राधिकाय तदालये कृष्णाय कृष्णभक्ताय तद्भक्ताय नमो नमः। ॐ नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। ॐ नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। ॐ नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। नारायणं नमस्कृत्यं नरं चैव नरोत्तमं देवीं सरस्वतीं व्यासं ततो जयमुदीरये। नष्टप्रायेषु भद्रेषु नित्यं भागवत सेवया भगवती उत्तम श्लोके भक्तिर्भवति नैष्टिकी। कृष्णाय वासुदेवाय देवकी नंदनाय च नन्दगोपकुमाराय गोविन्दाय नमो नमः। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासादि गौर भक्त वृंद। हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। Hare Krishna, you are welcome for continuity of our Bhakti Vaibhava study of third canto of Srimad Bhagavatam. We are studying in chapter 9, the prayers offered by Lord Brahma to for creative impetus. And we have finished the section of Brahma's prayers in first 25 verses. And then Maitreya spoke that Lord was pleased by hearing Brahma's prayers, and now Lord is responding to Brahma's prayers. So this section from 29 to 43 actually, section is from 29 to 43. Supreme Lord replied to Brahma. But the first 29 to 33 is the instruction of the Supreme Lord to Brahma: follow penance and devotion to see everything in relation to me. So in these 4 verses, Lord is giving instruction to Brahma that you should practice the tapasya and devotional service, then you can see everything in relation with me. Sri Bhagavan Vacha Maveda Garbhakas Tandrim Sarga Udyamam Avaha Tanam Maya Paditam He Agre Yanmam Prathayante Bhavan. Sri Lord Garbhodakshai Vishnu is saying, Brahma, you are Veda Garbha. Veda Garbha. So one of the name of Brahma is Veda Garbha. Now let us discuss how many names of Brahma we know. Swayambhu, Ved Garbha is one now. Swayambhu we know, yes. Hiranyagarbha. Yesterday we learned one name. Vijnanamurti. Vijnanamurti. The personified deity of intelligence, Buddhi. Vijnana Rupe. And also we read one other word yesterday, Dhata. Vidhata. Brahma is called Vidhata or Dhata. And also grandfather, Pitamaha. What else? Vidhi. Vidhi, Vidhata, yes. Vidhi. Padmaja. So, Veda Garbha Ma Tandrim, Gas Tandrim. Don't be fearful. Sarge Udyam Ahava, as you want to create. Maya Padim, he agree. I have already bestowed my blessing for your creation. What you have prathayante, whatever you have requested, it is already granted. Supreme Personality of Godhead then said, O Brahma, O depth of the Vedic wisdom, be neither depressed nor anxious about the execution of creation. What you are begging from me has already been granted before. Srila Prabhupada's purport is very good for our personal application. Any person authorized by either the Lord or by his bona fide representative is already blessed. इसका मतलब जब आपको कोई काम करने के लिए कहा जाता है तो उसके साथ ब्लेसिंग अटैच होती है. There is no need to ask for another separate blessing. When you are asked to accomplish some task, blessing is already awarded. As is the work entrusted to him. Blessing is granted as work entrusted to him. Of course, now there is a philosophy. And this philosophy is a principle. And what is this principle? You have to tell me. We will read the purport and then you tell me the principle. Of course, the person entrusted with such a responsibility should always be aware of his incapability and must always look for the mercy of the Lord for the successful execution of his duty. One should not be puffed up because he is entrusted with certain executive work. Fortunate is you who is so entrusted, and if he is always fixed in the sense of being subordinate to the will of the Supreme, he is sure to come out successful in the discharge of his work. Now, what is the principle? Clear? आवाज नहीं आ रहा है. Humility. Humility. Okay. Subordination.
When you stick to the instructions given, then you will get success.
The principle is when somebody is instructed, mercy is already given. It's okay. He should think that if I don't work, it will never happen. So I should put my 100% energy. And on the other hand, he should 100% depend on the mercy that I am not able to do anything. It can only be done by the mercy of Supreme Lord. So 100% dependent on the mercy and 100% efforts. This is the devotional principle. Now Prabhupada is giving an example of Arjuna. Arjuna was entrusted with the work of fighting on the battlefield of Kurukshetra. And Krishna showed him that his victory is already there. So he's arranged his victory. Along with giving instruction, he's arranged his victory. But still Arjuna has to fight. इस प्रिंसिपल के ऊपर रामानुज संप्रदाय में दो वर्ड है, परपना और शरणागति। परपना मीन्स कंप्लीटली डिपेंडिंग ऑन one's own hard work to be successful. परपना का मतलब पांव पकड़ना। पांव तो आप पकड़ते हैं, जैसे बंदरिया के माँ को पकड़ता है बच्चा। ये माँ की कोई होल्डिंग ऑन दी मदर माँ की, तो उसमें मदर माँ की कुछ नहीं करती है, तो माँ की का अपना एफर्ट होता है पकड़ने का। ये परपना है। शरणागति है बिल्ली का बच्चा, बिल्ली के मुंह में, किचन इन द कैट्स माउथ। उसमें बच्चा कुछ नहीं करता है, बिल्ली सब करती है। ये पूरी मर्सी है। एक कहता पूरी मर्सी पे डिपेंड करो, और दूसरा कहता नहीं पूरा प्रयास करो। लेकिन गौड़ीय वैष्णव कहते हैं वी नीड बोथ 100%, बोथ 100%। जैसे कुएं में कोई गिर जाए तो चिल्लाना भी चाहिए, कोई ऊपर से रस्सी फेंके तो पकड़ के चढ़ने का प्रयास भी करना चाहिए। सो दिस इज द प्रिंसिपल हियर। ओके, but Arjun was always conscious of his position as subordinate. So again Srila Prabhupada is stressing that we should always feel submissive, subordinate, humble, and instrument in the hands of Krishna. Instrument in the hand of Krishna. And Prabhupada is himself an example. On landing at the foreign soil, he said, Krishna, I am Katputli. I am like a puppet in your hands. Make me dance as you like. So this is the mood Prabhupada is saying. When he's writing this, he is feeling that we have to be completely dependent upon the mercy of Krishna and become instrument in the hand of the Krishna. Anyone who takes pride in doing responsible work but does not give credit to the Supreme Lord is certainly falsely proud and cannot execute anything nicely. Example? Some example नहीं, अभी आपका कोर्स वहां तक पहुंचे नहीं है आप। दक्ष प्रजापति was offensive. वैष्णव अपराध। चर्निंग ऑफ मिल्क ओशन में सब भगवान ने किया था। अमृत भी भगवान ने पिलाया, देवताओं ने थैंकफुल भी नहीं हुआ, उन्होंने समझा हमने किया है। देव असुर संग्राम में अमृत काम भी नहीं कर रहा था। So even if you think I have done, it won't work. So you have to recognize Brahma and persons in the line of his disciple succession who follow in his footsteps are always successful in the discharge of loving devotional service to the Supreme Lord. So Chakravarti Pad writes, okay, next verse. भूयत्वं तप आतिष्ठा विद्यां चैव मद आश्रयाम् ताभ्याम् अन्तर्हृदये ब्रह्मन् लोकान् द्रक्ष्यसि अपावृतान्। भूयत्वं तप आतिष्ठ, अगेन डू दी ऑस्टेरिटी। इसका मतलब भक्ति सदा चलेगी, भगवान मिलने के बाद भी छोड़ी नहीं जा सकती। दिस विल कंटिन्यू। तो एक तो तपस्या करो, और क्या? विद्याम। विद्याम का यहां अर्थ है मंत्र, Chakravarti बात करें, Vidya means mantra. Vidya means Ved, Ved means mantra. Chaiva mad ashray, और मेरा शरण लो, and also take shelter of me. Tabhyam antar hriday, and by that within your heart, from within your heart, you can see all the planets. Apavartam, uncovered. O Brahma, situate yourself in penance and meditation and follow the principle of knowledge to revive my favor. By these actions, you will be able to understand everything from within your heart. Concentrate your mind and worship using mantra to take shelter of me. By these two, within your heart and externally as well, you will see planet devoid of water. Uncovered means not covered by the water of devastation. So what are the two Srila Prabhupada writes? If you want to mercy, then you do the two things. What are the two things? Penance and perseverance. The mercy the Lord bestow upon a particular person engaged in executing the responsible work entrusted unto him is beyond imagination. Mercy is unimaginable. It means extraordinary. But his mercy is received due to our penance and perseverance in executing devotional service. So mercy is extraordinary, but is only attract Lord's attention when somebody is doing penance and perseverance in devotional service. Utsaha, Dharya, Nischayat. This is what it means actually. Perseverance means Dharya. Utsaha, Dharya. These are the special characteristic by which one can execute devotional service to attract the mercy of the Lord. The rest is very clear. And now Prabhupada is saying principle in this. You will see from within side, and Prabhupada is quoting the verse from Bhagavad Gita. Dadami buddhi yogam tam yena mam upayandite. So Lord instruct from within the heart. That is Tene Brahma Hridaya Adi Kavya, from within the heart. Somewhere else Lord has also said something within the heart of the Brahma. When with the Mother Earth they went to the milk ocean, everything was stocked within the heart of the Brahma. He could not see, but he heard everything what Lord was saying. So, Super Soul is a Paramatma from inside will guide the devotee. What will happen when my efforts at this time? Brahma is saying, what will happen with my efforts at this time when I am trying to create? The planet like Earth, which I am supposed to create, cannot be seen. Brahma says, I don't see Earth. Where is it? Concentrate your mind, tapa, and worship through mantra, vidya. You will see me in your heart and externally as well. The planets such as Earth and the inhabitant without the covering of water, of devastation. After seeing in your heart these things shown by me in their proper position, you will then create them externally with ease, like a person who writes when he sees. जैसे आप एग्जाम में कॉपी करके लिख सकते हो. If you have a paper, you can see and you can write. What means if you can see and write, it's like everything is black and white in front of your eyes. So Brahma ji ko, so still he has to continue doing same thing. Verse 31. तातः ततात्मनि लोके च भक्तिः युक्तः समाहितः दृष्टासि मां ततं ब्रह्म मयि लोकां त्वम् आत्मनः. Read the translation.
O Brahma, when you are absorbed in devotional service, in the course of your creative activities, you will see me in you, and throughout the universe, and you will see that you yourself, the universe, and the living entity are all in me.
So, when you meditate with Bhakti Yoga, then you can see me everywhere and you can see everything in me. There's interesting purport by Srila Prabhupada and Bhakti and Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur. The 3 examples are there. In the purport, there are 3 examples. One example is that you can see me when you will steal the calves and cowherd boys, then you will see me in 400 form all around. This is the one example. The second example is you will hear that Mother Yashoda had seen this whole universe in my mouth. Third, you can see hundreds of Brahma in me in Dwarka pastime. जो कल हम डिस्कस कर, ये 3 एग्जाम्पल है इस पर्पट में. अब आप शांति से अब ये पर्पट पढ़ो. कैन यू सी दिस 3 एग्जाम्पल? देखो, you read on your own, just peacefully read this and see if you can understand these 3 things. Okay, 3 examples are there. You can see me. And now the next is another analogy. Yada tu sarva bhuteshu darusho agne eva istitah pratichakshita mam loko जहया तरहि एव कश्मलम. एक वर्ड कोई श्लोक में आपको समझ में आ रहा है? दारुषु अग्नि एव स्थितम. व्हाट इट मीन्स? As fire is in the wood. Wood may be of any size, any shape, but the fire is same. The light is same, heat is same. So bodies may be of different varieties, but the soul is same, which is my energy. So in this verse, Prabhupada is speaking of soul is same. You will see in a different 84,000 species of life. In other places, same verse, Prabhupada speak of the verse speak about the super soul also. Super soul also you can see like a. And all the wood may be different, but super soul is also with soul there. And जैसे भगवद गीता में कौन सा वर्ष है? विद्या विना संपन्न है. और ये 2 श्लोक और है, आपको बताते हैं. अब यहाँ आप तात्पर्य में यही देखें. Prabhupada is speaking about soul in this verse. पढ़िए तात्पर्य. So read this.
Brahma prayed that the high might not forget his eternal relationship with the Lord. During the course of his material activities, in answer to that prayer, the Lord said that he should not think of existing without a relationship with his omnipotency. The example is given of the fire in wood. The fire kindled in wood is always the same, although the wood may be of different type. Similarly, the bodies within the material creation may be specifically different according to shape and quality, but the spirit soul within them are not different from one and another. The quality of fire, warmth, is the same everywhere, and the spiritual spark or part and parcel of the Supreme Spirit is the same in every living being. Thus, the potency of the Lord is distributed all over His creation. This transcendental knowledge alone can save one from the contamination of material illusion. Since the Lord potency is distributed everywhere, a pure soul or devotee of the Lord can see everything in relationship with the Lord, and therefore he has no affection for the outer covering. That pure spiritual conception make him immune to all contamination of material association. The pure devotee never forgets the touch of the Lord in all circumstances.
So outer covering, what is the meaning of outer covering? Body. And that is kashmalam, that is contamination. So here are the two more verses in Bhagavatam, 10:54-44 on the screen. Those who are bewildered perceive the one supreme soul who reside in all embodied beings as many, just as one may perceive the light in the sky or the sky itself as many. Next verse 1-32. Lord as a super soul pervade all beings, all things, just as fire permeates the wood, and so he appears to be of many varieties, though he is the absolute one without second. So the example in this case is the soul as a fire in the wood. Wood is a body and fire is a soul. Analogy. So this can also be the fire is the super soul and wood is the any material element from item to Brahma. See, super soul is also there. So both are okay, but in this context, Srila Prabhupada has used soul. Last verse of this section. Yada rahitam atmana bodhindriya gunashai swarupena mayopetam pashyam swarajam richati. Yada rahitam, rahitam means free from. Atmanam bhut indriya guna ashyam. It means from mind, from senses, and from the influence of modes of material nature. When you are free from these, which means you are free from the subtle body and gross body. Swarupena, then you will be situated in your constitutional position. Swarupena. Mayopetam. Pashya swarajam rishya. Then you will be independent. Independent from the modes of material nature. Now, Srila Prabhupada's purport. So Prabhupada had grass and subtle body. Grass, and you are free from subtle concept of grass and subtle body. Chakravarti Bhatt says you will be in Swarup means Dasya Bhav. Jivera Swarup Krishna Nitya Das. Srila Prabhupada writes Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu. Yeah, now you have to tell me the verse It is not written here. In Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu, it is said that the person whose only desire is to render transcendental service to the Lord and is free person in all condition of material existence. Yes, yeah. Ya yasya hrirdasya manasa karmana vacha akleshu avastha sucha jivana mukta uchyate. This is the verse. The service attitude is the swarup or the real form of living entity. So what is the other attitude? Enjoying. There are only two attitudes in this world, service or enjoying. Enjoying attitude is cause of bondage. Service attitude is cause of freedom. Only two attitudes. And then Chaitanya Charitamrita says, Jivera Sarupe. This is Prabhupada's quoting Chaitanya Charitamrita. Now Prabhupada's purport says Mayavadis are afraid of service because they think service means compulsion, like the master ordering somebody to serve. They don't know there's a spontaneous loving service. And then there are three examples. There are three examples here. In this world there are three examples. What are the examples? Which are natural, not compulsion. Mother for the child. But the next one, friend for the friend, wife for the husband, and spiritual master for the disciple. That's the fourth one. These are natural serving relationship which are not forced on anybody. It means there is natural service. That's what Prabhupada is discussing. So Mayavadi don't know this, therefore they don't understand this. Now, because the purport for this verse is applicable both to the devotee and jnani. For a devotee and jnani. So for a devotee, when he is liberated, he can go to the dasya bhav or sakha bhav. And jnani, when he is liberated from the material bodily concept, he will go to the Brahma. So this verse can be applied to both because Prabhupada has the same thing. He has given the same purport. But now Prabhupada writes, Jnanis and devotees are actually in agreement up to the point of liberation from material contamination. They both are okay, they say. But whereas the Jnanis remain pacified on the platform of simple understanding, the devotee develop further spiritual advancement and loving service. The devotee develop spiritual individuality in their spontaneous service. So this Chakravarti Pad writes, in which stage one person attain you? By which stage one can attain you? So a person should be free from the receptacle of the gunas in the form of body and senses. ये गुण body देते हैं कहाँ पढ़ा है? गीता का श्लोक पढ़िए. सदा सद योनि जन्म सो कारण what is the word? कारण गुण संगो सदा सद योनि जन्म सो. It is because of association of three modes of material nature we get different bodies. So bodies are because of three modes of material nature. So Chakravarti Pad says this for the both, this verse can be for the Jnanis and for the devotees. For Jnani, the Swarajyam is liberation. And for devotees, Swarajyam is Dasya Bhav, Sakha Bhav, Vatsalya Bhav or Madhurya Bhav. So, for both, they have to come from the bodily concept of life. They have to dissolve both the subtle body and the gross body. Now, this next section. Yes.
You were mentioning that Mayavadis they fear for service, and for devotees we have to develop this service attitude. Question comes, sometimes I also feel like burden of service. So it's like because of Mayavadi conception we have.
No, it is it's a burden of love. Prabhupada, you say service for the devotee is burden of love. Burden of love, Prabhupada gives example. आपका बच्चा है प्यारा, कंधे के ऊपर उठाते हो. This is the burden of love. You have to carry the child on the shoulder is a burden of love. Because still we have enjoying mentality. So service appears to us still as foreign, though it is natural. Many lifetimes we are just trying to enjoy, so it's very not easy in one lifetime to become sincere and render service humbly. It's not easy. Verse 34 to 40, Lord's mercy and benediction. Those were the instruction of the Lord. Now is the mercy and benedictions. Nana karam vitanena praja bhavi srishkrita sisrikshataha natma vasadiyate asminste varishyam mada anugraha. Since you have desired to increase the population innumerably, expand your varieties of service. You shall never be deprived in this matter, because my causeless mercy upon you will always increase for all times. Anugraha, Varishyam, always increase. पढ़िए श्रील प्रभुपाद का purport.
The pure devotee of Lord, being cognizant of facts of particular time, objects and circumstances, always desire to expand the number of devotees of the Lord in various ways. Such expansions of transcendental service may appear to be material to the materialist, but factually they are expansions of causeless mercy of the Lord towards devotee. Plans for such activities may appear to be material activity, but they are different in potency, being engaged in the satisfaction of transcendental senses of the Supreme.
This is the personal application. Every devotee wants to increase more devotees by preaching, by different methods. So Brahma wants to create in many ways, and devotees who are in the devotional service, they want to make more devotees. So this is a personal application. This mood should be always to increase the devotees. And also, according to the time, place and circumstances. According to the time, place and circumstances, one should always try to increase the number of devotees by preaching. Verse number 35. Rishim adyam na bandhanati papyans tvam rajo gunaha yanmano mai nirabaddham praja samsrijato apite. You are the original Rishi, Rishim Adya. And because your mind is always fixed on me, even though you will be engaged in generating various progeny, the vicious mode of passion will never encroach upon you. अब इसमें मुख्य बात ये purport में, when Brahma was bewildered by Krishna's pastime in 10th canto, it was not by Mahamaya, it was by Yogamaya. Only thing to remember, because Lord gave the benediction to Brahma that he will never be bewildered by Maya. Therefore, Brahma's bewilderment was not by Maya, but by Yogamaya. Why? See when the purport why? Why? To enhance the further advancement in transcendental service, to enhance devotional service. And same thing is for Arjun was not bewildered on the battlefield by Maya, but by Yogamaya. So this is the two things, and there is this verse also is a second thought. Brahma says, Name Bharati, in a second canto, he said, my words never go wrong because I always focus my mind on Krishna, right? My words never go wrong. Verse 36. Jato aham bhavata tvad adya duragyo api dehinam yanmam tvam manyase ayuktam bhutendriya gunatmabhihi Gyato aham bhavata tva adya. You have known me today. But durjayo api dehinam, other embodied, it's very difficult for them to know me. You have known me today, but for others it's not possible to know me because they have body. Yanmam tvam manyase avyaktam. Yanmam tvam vaksya. If you understand that, because you know that my transcendental position, I am beyond the modes. This is the second line. The first line is very clear. You have known me today, and no embodied can know me. It's very difficult for them. This is okay. Because you know that my personality is not constructed of anything material. Vyaktitva is not, especially not of the 5 gross and 3 subtle elements. So why you have understood me, even if you are in the body? Because you know that my body is not made up of matter. So you are not Mayavadi. Therefore you can know me, right? One thing more is that you also know that I am not Jiva. Chakravarti said, you think that I am not Jiva. Now, purport. So mostly purport is all you know. Generally, people negate anything about Lord that nothing can be. Lord is, how a spirit can have material things, something like that. That's not necessarily negation of the material manifestation, but understanding of his spiritual existence. So Lord has a body which is beyond the 5 gross elements and 3 subtle elements. The real spiritual conception is that the spiritual form is not material form. Brahma appreciated that form, therefore he had Bhagavad Gita. Lord condemned this. कौन सा श्लोक है? अवजानन्ति मां मूढ़ा मनुष्यं तनुम् आश्रितम्. Yeah, same. I think this philosophy you know. So anybody who knows the body of the Lord is Satchitananda, he is in knowledge. Anybody who thinks his body is matter, he is in ignorance. This is simple philosophy, Chakravarti Pad says. One who is in knowledge, one who is in ignorance. Verse 37. Tobhyam mada vichit Tobhyam mada vichit syam Atma me darshito abahi Nalena shalile moolam Pushkarasya vichantavaha. Now Lord is telling to Brahma, when you were created on lotus, Tubhyam, you, Mad Vichiksha, you were looking for me where? Atma me darshito bahi. Nalena shaline, you were looking in the lotus stream, going up and down in that water. You could not see me, but Atma me darshito abahi. I have myself shown you abahi, from within. So, Pushkar se vichan there. When you were at contemplating with whether there was source for the stem of lotus of your birth, and you even entered into the stem, you could not trace out anything, but at that time I manifested my form within, abahi. Abahi means not from outside, from within. Bahi and abahi, right? From within. I revealed my spiritual form to make you successful. Abahi means revealed. And the purpose should be God can only be known by the mercy of the Lord, not by any other process, not by mental speculation or by the help of material senses. Not by material senses. Which verse will come in your mind? Ata Shri Krishna Madi na bhaveta indriyayam. अब देखो इसमें नेक्स्ट लाइन पढ़ो वो और क्लियर हो जाएगा. Material senses cannot approach the transcendental understanding of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. He can be appreciated only by submissive devotional service. Jivado Swayam Spurde Ada. So by devotional service, he revealed himself before the devotee. Only by love of God one can know God, and not otherwise. The personality of Godhead cannot be seen with the material eyes, but he can be seen from within by spiritual eyes opened by the ointment of love of God. ये क्या है? Premanjan Churita Bhakti Vilochanena. This is one thing. Other thing? Om Agyan Timarandasya Gyananjana Shlakaya Chakshausa. So this is the ignorance is removed. It's two verses. It's at this point. As long as one's spiritual eyes are closed due to the dirty covering of the matter, Om Agyan Timarandasya, one cannot see the Lord. But when the dirt is removed by the process of devotional service, one can see the Lord. Cheto Darpan Marjana. Without the doubt, Brahma's personal endeavor to set the root of the lotus failed. But when the Lord was satisfied by his penance and devotion, he revealed himself from within with no external endeavor. Chakravarti Lord gives a one verse from Gopal Tapani Upanishad. You are the proof that since my form can only be seen by my inconceivable desire. दूसरी बात है अचिंत्य इच्छा मेरी. It cannot actually be perceived by material eyes. I have shown my spiritual form, Atma, in your heart, Abahi, to make you successful, Tubhyam. Or the word can be taken as Bahi as Bahi, and thus the meaning is, I have shown my form even externally. For Gopal Tapani Upanishad says, Gopa Vesho me Purastad Avir Babhovaha. Lord appeared before me in the dress of coward boy. So inside of the heart now, but some other time, Lord appeared in front of Brahma as a coward boy. And then he composed this Brahma Samhita. Artubhyam can express the Deriha, while thus the meaning is, I shown my form to you when I revealed my form when you were searching the base of the lotus with inquiry about me. Does this lotus have a foundation or not? Actually, the cause of seeing me is not the worship or meditation, because they are not mentioned here at all. अब कौन सा श्लोक पढ़ोगे? न आत्मा लभ्य प्रवचने न लभ्य न अहम आत्मा प्रवचने न लभ्य न बहुत मेधया ये न वृणोते. Anybody which I choose, I can manifest. एक और भी ऐसा श्लोक है क्या? न बलहीन न लभ्य. Those who, कौन सा बलहीन वाला श्लोक याद है किसी को? और बलहीन में वहां प्रभुपाद एक परपट में क्या लिखते हैं? Without the mercy of Balaram, nobody can see Krishna. बलहीन है ना? Prabhupada, their comment, without the mercy of Balaram, nobody can see Krishna. Na balhine na. So these two verses, that Lord is not revealed by our efforts, worship, puja, tapasya, no. It's only by His sweet will. When He desires to manifest, He can manifest. भगवान की अपनी अचिंत्य इच्छा से. अब प्रभुपाद जी इसको न चक्रवर्ती पाद के लिए एक वर्ड लिख रहे हैं. The cause of seeing me is my desire only. One should understand that the Lord revealed to Brahma this confidential conclusion. तो क्या confidential conclusion है? ये दो वर्ष हमने अभी जो पढ़े. कौन से दो वर्ष पढ़े? Which two verses we have just read? Na Atma Balhina and this verse. So Lord is only revealed by His sweet will. By His sweet will, not by anybody's effort. एग्जाम्पल कोई ऐसा आप दे सकते हैं कि बहुत बड़ा प्रयास किया, वही पूजा, वही मंत्र, लेकिन भगवान नहीं आया? नारद. You know, Lord revealed to him, and next time he tried same thing, it never happened. So ye 38. Yachakratha anga madastotram madakathabhyo udhyankitam यद्वा तपसी ते निष्ठा स एष मद अनुग्रह. Anang means sinless Brahma. Oh Brahma, the prayer you have chanted praising the glories of my transcendental activities, the penance you have undertaken to understand me, and my firm faith, and your firm faith in me, all these are to be considered my causeless mercy. So when Supreme Lord bestows causeless mercy, what are the benefits? We can glorify Lord with nice verses. Number two, we can glorify the transcendental activities of the Lord. Number two, then we can know the the requirement of the dedicated devotional service to get mercy of the Lord. We realize this. 3, firm faith. So they are all the causeless mercy of the Lord, which is for Brahma. Srila Prabhupada writes, Srila Prabhupada says, when devotee want to serve Krishna, Krishna as Chaitya Guru within the heart help in many ways. Or he can help from outside as a spiritual master. Maya Mugdha Jivera Nahi Swata Krishna Gyan Krishna Kripa Kila Diya Veda Pran. एक और श्लोक है चेतना चैतन्य में. By 3 ways Krishna helped the conditioned soul to approach Krishna. कौन से 3 ways? स्वयं रूपेण, himself appearing as Vedvyas and giving the scripture, as a super soul, Swayam Rupa, as a Vedvyas and as a spiritual master. So यहाँ दोनों spiritual master की बात किया जा रही है, चैत्य गुरु and spiritual master, and thus the devotee can perform many wonderful activities beyond material estimation. Srila Prabhupada was inspired from within by Krishna, and he has done so huge revolution of spiritual institute all over the world. ये हमारे सामने पड़ा है ना, भगवान ने अंदर से कैसे प्रेरणाएं दी कि ये सब कैसे हो गया, कोई समझ नहीं पा रहा है. It's impossible to understand. This is, if living the desire to serve the Lord, if we have a desire to serve the Lord, Lord will give us many instructions from within, and then we can do something wonderful which is inconceivable. ये पर्सनल एप्लीकेशन के लिए ले लेना चाहिए. If we have a desire to serve, Krishna from within will do the miracle in our life. We can accomplish something which people will never think it's possible. By the mercy of the Lord, even the layman, ये कौन सा श्लोक हो जाएगा? Pangum Langyate Grip. Even by the mercy of Lord, even the layman can compose the poetry. Such spiritual perfection is limited by material qualification, but is developed by the dint of one's sincere endeavor to render devotion. Voluntary endeavor is only qualification for spiritual perfection. ये क्या है? वेल्थ एजुकेशन किसी काम का नहीं है. कहाँ लिखा है? श्री कुंतीमानी प्रिय 4 चीजें, जन्म श्री भी एज विमाना, काम के नहीं. क्या नहीं कर सकते? Feelingly you cannot chant the holy name. Feelingly you cannot chant the holy name by these. But यहाँ क्या लिखा है देखो, 2 चीजें चाहिए. क्या है 2 चीजें? Voluntary endeavor is the only qualification. Voluntary endeavor is only qualification for spiritual perfection. इसको कैसे एक्सप्लेन करेंगे? voluntary endeavor. अब एक इनवॉलेंट्री भी होता है, तब आप दोनों को सामने रखो. वॉलेंट्री है वैदिक साधन भक्ति, इनवॉलेंट्री है रागानुगा. तो वैदिक साधन भक्ति हमारी सक्सेस के लिए जरूरी है. कौन सी सक्सेस? टू अवेकन द लव ऑफ गॉड. वॉलेंट्री का मतलब जो कहने से किया जाए, इसका मतलब वैदिक साधन भक्ति. और ये वैदिक साधन भक्ति ही भक्ति लता बीज है. The rules and regulation of devotional service is Bhakti Lata Beach. तो ये है वॉलंटरी एंडेवर, प्रभुपाद ने लिखा है। ऐसे आप पढ़ लें तो दिमाग में नहीं आएगा वॉलंटरी एंडेवर क्या मतलब। वॉलंटरी एंडेवर, तो इनवॉलंटरी भी हुआ ना एक एंडेवर, इनवॉलंटरी नहीं है, वॉलंटरी, इसका मतलब वैदिक साधन भक्ति। Even your ability to praise me was my mercy only. Praising that you did chakrarth, and everything else done, and everything now to be done, Isha, is only my mercy. And what you are to do, that also understand be my mercy. Verse number 39. प्रीतोऽहमस्तु भद्रं ते लोकानां विद्यच्छया यदा अस्तो श्रेः गुणमयम् निर्गुणं मानुवर्ण्यम् प्रत्योहम, आई एम प्लीज्ड विथ यू। क्या बड़ी बात है, भगवान कहे कि मैं आपसे खुश हूं। प्रीतो हम, आई एम प्लीज्ड विथ यू। अस्तु भद्रम ते, बी ऑल ऑस्पिशियस बी ऑन टू यू। बहुत बड़ी बात है। अब क्या करोगे वो बात है आगे। आई एम वेरी मच प्लीज्ड बाय योर डिस्क्रिप्शन ऑफ मी इन टर्म्स ऑफ माय ट्रांससेंडेंटल क्वालिटीज। किस बात से मैं खुश हुआ हूं? गुण कर्म च दिव्यम, मेरा गुण और कर्म दिव्य है जो आपने कहा है, इससे मैं बड़ा प्रसन्न हुआ। Which appear mundane to the mundaners, people, Mayavadi think they are mundane. I grant you all benediction and your desire to glorify all the planets by your activity. Jaya yo, glorify. I am pleased that you praise me. Recognize me to be the possessor of spiritual qualities and to be devoid of material qualities. When you desire to create successful progeny, let there be auspiciousness for you. तो ये शब्द जो यहाँ है, गुण अगुण जो शब्द है ना, निर्गुण। आपने कहा मेरे में गुण है, लोग कहते हैं निर्गुण है, आपने कहा गुण है। That I like very much. सब कहते हैं निर्गुण निर्गुण, आप अच्छा है, आपने कहा गुणमय है भगवान आप, इसका मतलब मेरे दिव्य गुणों का आपने वर्णन किया। आई एम वेरी प्लीज बाय दैट। इसको प्रभुपाद जी सार्केस्टिकली कभी कैसे क्या कहते थे? मायावादी क्या कहते भगवान को? आपके हाथ नहीं, आपके पाँव नहीं, आपकी आंख नहीं, आपका नाक नहीं, इसका मतलब तुम लूले हो, लंगड़े हो, काने हो। तो क्या भगवान खुश होगा इस प्रार्थना से? प्रभुपाद जी ऐसे कभी कभी कहते थे। सो आपने कहा कि आप सुंदर हो, मुरली मनोहर हो, नील इंदेवर हो, ये बड़ा अच्छा है। इससे बड़ी बड़ी मेरी प्रसन्नता हुई। तो भगवान को जो उसके रूप का, गुण का, लीला का वर्णन करता है वो अच्छा लगता है। A pure devotee of Lord is like Brahma, and those in his line of subsection always desire their Lord be known all over the world. अब प्रभुपाद ने तात्पर्य किसके ऊपर लिखा है? दूसरी लाइन के ऊपर, विजय। जो आपको जाओ जो आप काम करना चाहो उसमें आपकी विजय हो, आपका सक्सेसफुल काम हो। इस एक वर्ड को प्रभुपाद ने परपर्ट में सिलेक्ट किया है। ए प्योर डिवोटी लाइक लॉर्ड ब्रह्मा or the in disciple section always desire that Lord be known all over the universe by each and every one of the living entity. That desire of devotees always blessed by the Lord. Impersonators sometimes pray for the mercy of the personality of Godhead Narayan as the embodiment of material goodness, but such prayers do not satisfy the Lord because he is not thereby glorified in terms of his actual transcendental qualities. सतोगुण का अवतार लेके नारायण धरती पे आया है, ऐसे पूजा करते हैं, उससे भगवान कहते हैं तुम अभी मेरे को मटेरियल गुण वाला समझ रहे हो, मेरे का तुम मेरे दिव्य गुणों को जानते ही नहीं हो मूर्ख, इसलिए मैं तुम्हारी ओर देखूंगा भी नहीं। The word Gunmayam is significant because it indicates the Lord's possessing transcendental qualities. So the preachers are dear to Lord, and those who glorify the Lord as a Gunmaya are very dear to Lord. I am not pleased with those who say I have no quality. जो मुझे निर्गुण कहते हैं उनको मैं पसंद नहीं करता हूँ. आचार्य भी बड़ी मन से लिखते हैं. 40. येतेन पुमान् नित्यं श्रुत्वा स्तोत्रेण मां भजेत् तस्याशुः सम्प्रसीदेयम् सर्वकामवरेश्वरः. ये ब्लेसिंग है, फल श्रुति है. यह एतेन पुमान् नित्यम स्तुत्वा श्रोत्रेण माम भजेत. जैसे स्तुति आपकी है, इसको और कोई कभी करेगा तो मैं सबको वरदान देने वाला हूं, उसकी सब इच्छाएं पूरी करूंगा. दैट इज द नॉर्मल मीनिंग ऑफ दिस वर्स. पढ़िए. माइक्रोफोन क्यों
Any human being who
किसके
prays,
पास? हाँ, यस.
translation, any human being who prays like Brahma and who thus worships me shall very soon be blessed with the fulfillment of all his desires. For I am the Lord of all benediction.
वरेश्वर, आई एम वरेश्वर. एनी ह्यूमन बीइंग, इसका मतलब जो भगवान की प्रार्थना नहीं करेगा वो ह्यूमन बीइंग नहीं है. हरे कृष्णा. The prayer offered by Brahma cannot be chanted by anyone who desires to fulfill his own material sense gratification. प्रभुपाद इसका ये अर्थ नहीं दिखाना कि मैं ब्रह्मा वाले प्रेयर में जप करूंगा और करोड़पति बन जाऊंगा. Not for that purpose. Krishna. Such prayers can be selected only by the persons who want to satisfy the Lord in His service. The Lord certainly fulfill the desire in regard to transcendental loving service. इसका मतलब ये प्रार्थनाएं करो कि हमें भगवान का मंदिर बनाना है, बन जाएगा. ये प्रार्थनाएं पढ़ो कि हमें बुक डिस्ट्रीब्यूट करना है, हो जाएगा. ये प्रार्थनाएं करो हमारी शादी हो जाए, नहीं होगा. ठीक है. हरे कृष्णा. आप बोलो.
Generally, I heard some of the senior devotees, they don't entertain to quote the Falashruti or recite in classes.
वो व्यासदेव ने लिखी है, वो सीनियर डिवोटी को बोलो व्यासदेव को कंप्लेन करो, हमारे को क्यों कर रहे हैं. व्यासदेव has written, every Falashruti has both aspect, a material aspect and a spiritual aspect. You may not use it for material aspect, but you can use it for a spiritual aspect. Same thing is here. Prabhupada, you can use these prayers for a spiritual benefit, yes. But for material benefit, devotees don't use it. But because Vyasadeva is incarnation of God, and he is looking for all souls really that they should come near to God. So Shruti Phal is maybe in the beginning good for them to come near to the God, but for devotee they are not necessary. But devotee can use this for a spiritual purpose.
Just like Vrindavan Das Thakur, Krishna's Kaviraj Goswami, they writes most of the places the Falashruti.
Yes, everywhere everybody writes this, just to attract the non-devotees and to enlighten the devotees that they can use these prayers like Narottam Das Thakur's prayers. What type of prayers, by the way, are there? कौन से प्रकार की प्रेयर है जी? लालसामयी, which is at the stage of bhav bhakti. Dainya Bodhika is for our stage. Dainya Bodhika, I am useless, I am fallen, please Lord kindly allow me to serve you. Yes, Dainya Bodhika. Samprathanatmika. 3 type of entreaties are prayers. So prayers are necessary. और इसके अलावा भी है स्तुति 64 जो डिवोशनल आइटम है उसमें ये 3 टाइप ऑफ एंट्रीटीज हैं और स्तोत्र भी है, स्तवन भी है. दैट इज आल्सो पार्ट ऑफ दिस. दीज आर स्तोत्र एंड स्तवन. ब्रह्मा का जो कुंती की स्तुति करो. भाई हम रोज गजेंद्र मंदिरों के अंदर सुबह स्तोत्र पढ़ते हैं कि नहीं पढ़ते हैं? कुछ मंदिरों में गजेंद्र स्तोत्र पढ़ते हैं, कुछ मंदिरों में कुंती स्तुति पढ़ते हैं, कहीं ब्रह्मा जी की स्तुति पढ़ते हैं, कहीं भीष्म स्तुति पढ़ते हैं, कहीं सुखदेव की स्तुति पढ़ते हैं. तो ये पढ़नी चाहिए ना, ये स्तोत्र. ये इज अ पार्ट ऑफ द डिवोशन. ये साधन भक्ति के अंग है. मटीरियल बेनिफिट के लिए नहीं पढ़ना चाहिए. दैट इज नॉट गुड फॉर डिवोटी. लेकिन स्पिरिचुअल के लिए है. योग क्षेमम वहामी है, मटीरियलिस्ट के लिए भी है और स्पिरिचुअलिस्ट के भी है. हम ये श्लोक रोज पढ़ते हैं मानो. अन्या सिद्धयन्तो माम ये जना परिपास्ते सामने से योग क्षेमम वहामी, कि भगवान हमारी भक्ति की रक्षा करना, आपकी सानिध्य को प्राप्त करने में सहायता करना. व्हाट इज द प्रॉब्लम? पढ़नी चाहिए रोज का. लेकिन भगवान हम रोज को शाम सुबह ब्रेड भेज देना, मैं सोया रहूंगा, इसके लिए पढ़ने की जरूरत नहीं है. नॉट फॉर दैट पर्पज. ओके. वर्स नंबर 41. पूर्तेन तपस्सा यज्ञैः दानैर्योग समाधेना राधम निःश्रियसं पुंसा मद प्रीतिस्तत्वयं मतम्. तत्ववित्त मतम. तत्ववित्तों का मत ये है. The transcendental gave their opinion. What is the opinion of the transcendentals? Radhasam means success. In the opinion of the expert transcendentals, that the ultimate goal of performing all traditional good work, penance, sacrifice, charity, mystic activities, trance, etc. is to invoke my satisfaction. कोई श्लोक और आपको ऐसा याद आ रहा है? तपस्विनो यशस्विनो मंत्रविदः दानेषु यत् फलं प्रतिष्ठितं तदेव कर्म करना है. ये तो भगवद गीता का श्लोक पढ़ रहे हो. 8वें का है तो ठीक है. मैं पढ़ रहा हूँ तो वो कहाँ से पढ़ रहा हूँ? दानपरायण तपस्विनो मनसमेनो यशस्विनो. सुखदेव महाराज की प्रार्थना का 2, 4, 13 के बाद है 15, 16 कुछ है. ये सारा किसी काम का नहीं जब तक मुझे अर्पण नहीं किया जाए या मुझे संतुष्ट नहीं किया जाए. All they are of no use if they are not offered. जैसे इतने सारे दान किए थे किसने? गाय दान की थी किसने? मेरे को अर्पण नहीं किया तो गिरगट पड़ गया, या निर्णय करने में देर कर दी ना, कुछ करने के बाद गिरगट क्यों बना? निर्णय करने में देर हो गई दोनों के बीच में, और इस बीच में मर गया, और मद अर्पणम भी नहीं हुआ। तो ये श्लोक ये ट्रांसेंडेंस कहते हैं, लर्नेड। प्रभुपाद जी लिखते हैं, there are many transcendental activities, there are many traditional pious activities। क्या क्या हो सकती हैं? कुआं खोदना, धर्मशाला खोलना, अतिथिशाला खोलना, ये सब है। इसका अंग्रेजी में नाम प्रभुपाद ने लिखे, अल्ट्रुइज्म, फिलैंथ्रोपिज्म, नेशनलिज्म, इंटरनेशनलिज्म, चैरिटी, सैक्रिफाइस, पेनेंस, even meditation and trance, all of them can only fully beneficial if they lead to the satisfaction of the Supreme Lord. The perfection of any activity, social, political, religious or philanthropic, is to satisfy Supreme Lord. This secret of success is known to the devotees of the Lord as exemplified by Arjun. अब अर्जुन का एग्जाम्पल प्रभुपाद ने 3-4 जगह दिया है ब्रह्मा के प्रेयर में, और उसका थीम क्या है देखो। Arjun did not want to fight with his kinsmen, but when he understood that Krishna wanted the fight and that he has arranged it at Kurukshetra, he gave up his own satisfaction and fought for the satisfaction of Krishna. अपना satisfaction के लिए नहीं, कृष्ण की satisfaction के लिए। satisfaction के लिए तृप्ति भी शब्द है क्या? हाँ, तो अब एक श्लोक पढ़ो। आपन इंद्रिय तृप्ति नाम धरे काम, कृष्ण इंद्रिय तृप्ति नाम धरे प्रेम। तो ये सिद्धांत, ये प्रिंसिपल इसका ये है। अब कोई भी काम करो अपनी पर्सनल, मैं बड़ी चैरिटेबल हॉस्पिटल खोल रहा हूं, मेरा नाम बाहर निकलना है, यूजलेस, कोई फायदा नहीं। भगवान को अर्पण करना है तो स्वयं इंद्रिया प्रीति और कृष्ण इंद्रिय प्रीति, ये अध्याय पूरा कर लें, फिर गायत्री करें, श्रद्धा को पूरा कर लेते हैं। There is nothing better than pleasing me, भगवान कह रहे हैं। क्या लिखा है? They desire to please me, they do not desire to make me the object of their pleasure। इसका मतलब क्या? They want to please me, they don't want me the object of their pleasure। I am pleased with such persons who perform bhakti with sattva gun। I give them liberation, it is for jnanis। भगवान से आनंद लेने वालों से मैं खुश नहीं हूं, जो मुझे आनंद देना चाहते हैं उनसे मैं खुश हूं। तो भगवान से आनंद लेने वाले वो हैं जो कर्मी हैं, भगवान से मांगने आते हैं। They want Lord to fulfill their demands। Verse number 42। अहम आत्मानां धातः प्रेष्टः सन् प्रियसामपि अतो मयि रतिं कुर्यात् देहादिर्यत् कृते प्रियः। रतिम का क्या अर्थ है? रतिम, लव मी। भगवान कहते हैं मुझसे प्रेम करो। किसी और से प्रेम करते हो वो भी इसलिए करते हो क्योंकि तुम्हारा वास्तव में प्रेम मुझसे है। मुझसे प्रेम करो। इसके लिए कुछ लोग हमको कहते हैं कि भगवान श्री कृष्ण बहुत सेल्फिश है, कहता है मुझसे प्रेम करो, मेरी बात मानो। ऐसे कहता है क्या? कह रहा है, ये भी कह रहा है। ये गर्भोदक्षाई विष्णु कहता है मुझसे प्रेम करो। हाँ भाई, क्यों नहीं कहे? उसके पेट में हम पड़े थे कई सालों तक, तो उसको अधिकार है कि ना भाई, जो माँ पेट में रखती है वो बच्चे को कहेगी ना मुझसे प्रेम करो, कि नहीं कहेगी? रखा था ना गर्भोदक्षा के विष्णु के पेट में पड़े थे कि नहीं पड़े थे? तो उसको हक है कि नहीं? माँ को अगर हक है, बाप को हक है, तो भगवान को हक नहीं है क्या? हाँ? हम उनसे पूछते हैं कि भाई तुम बाप हो, कोई प्रश्न पूछता, बोला हाँ। तुम क्या चाहते हो? तुम्हारा बेटा तुमसे प्रेम करे, तुम्हारी आज्ञा का पालन? बोला हाँ। बोला क्यों? भगवान तो सबका बाप नहीं है क्या? वो ये कहेगा ठीक नहीं है क्या? हाँ जी। और फिर कोई बहुत टेढ़ा प्रश्न पूछे तो उसे कहते हैं क्या तुम क्या समझते हो, तुम्हारी पत्नी तुमसे प्रेम करे या किसी और से? ये क्या कह रहे हैं प्रभु? तो भगवान जगतपति है, कहता है मुझसे प्रेम करो, इसमें कौन सी गलत बात है? किसी को चुप कराना है तो फिर ऐसे कहना पड़ेगा। नहीं भाई, भगवान कहता है मुझसे प्रेम, तो पिता है, पति है कि नहीं? जगतपति है कि नहीं? जगत का नाथ है, इसमें कौन है? ये कहाँ पढ़ा है आपने पहले?
जगतपति, श्रेयापति,
जगवत श्रेयपति, प्रजापति, पति, पति, अंधकपति, वृषणीपति, ये तो ये भी सुखदेव की प्रार्थना का है। नहीं, मैं और बात कर रहा हूँ। इस श्लोक की ट्रांसलेशन पढ़ के फिर मुझे बताओ। फर्स्ट somebody should read the translation of this verse.
I am the super soul of every individual. I am the supreme director and the dearest. People are wrongly attached to the gross and subtle bodies, but they should be attached to me only.
अब बताइए कैसे ये भगवान क्यों कह रहे हैं? आपने पढ़ा है एक जगह पे, नेक्टर ऑफ डिवोशन में पढ़ा है। बताओ, सोचो, दिमाग लगाओ। और नेक्टर ऑफ डिवोशन में वर्स कोटेड है फ्रॉम 10th और 11th कैंटो ऑफ भागवतम। वहां लिखा है चारों वर्णों को, चारों आश्रमों को भगवान से प्रेम करना चाहिए, सेवा करना चाहिए। नहीं करेंगे तो
चारी वर्णाश्रम में यदि कृष्ण नहीं भजे और पड़ी मजे।
ये श्लोक है, पढ़ा है हमने भक्ति रसामृत सिंधु में। नहीं, कोट किया हुआ है भागवत से। उसका मतलब सब भगवान के विराट रूप से उत्पन्न की हुए हैं, भगवान सबको मेंटेन करने हैं। तो भगवान की भक्ति नहीं करेगा तो, भगवत गीता में कोटेड श्लोक है ये, कि वहाँ लिखा है भजते के लिए। तो वो अगर भजन नहीं करेगा अथो अधो गच्छन्ति, वो नीचे गिरेगा, पतंती अध। याद आ रहा है किसी को? हाँ, क्या? वो दूसरा है, वो है अरविंदाक्ष वाला। ये दूसरा मैं कह रहा हूं। चारों वर्ण भगवान के विराट रूप से निकलते हैं, चारों आश्रम विराट रूप से निकलते हैं। कहीं याद नहीं आ रहा है? वो भगवत गीता है, मैं भागवत की बात कर रहा हूं। जन्मदाता भगवान है, पालन करता भगवान है, तो उसकी भक्ति करना हमारा धर्म है। नहीं करेंगे तो पतन होगा। नहीं आ रहा समझ में? कोई नहीं आ रहा याद? ब्रेक में ढूंढ के बताना।
वर्णाश्रम 4 बता पुरुषार्थ प्रथमान। वर्णाश्रम 4 बता पुरुषार्थ प्रथमान।
11th कैंटो में आपको ये वर्ष मिलेगी। ये भागवत धर्म ही होना चाहिए कहीं, मेरे ख्याल में। चित्र अपने नेक्टर ऑफ डिवोशन में हम पढ़ाते हैं, उसमें ये आता है। और चलो अभी नॉर्मल इसका अंडरस्टैंडिंग कर लो तो फिर आगे चलें। प्रभुपाद का तात्पर्य थोड़ा लंबा है, मैं समझता हूँ इसको यहाँ रोकते हैं। आप सोच के आइए। वी स्टॉप इट हियर। अब हम करें